monthly reading. Join me as I take you on a journey of various astronomical events and a reading of tarot card for each. June is going to be a major transformational month with 2 eclipses and a retrograde happening in a row. So you can definitely expect some major life changes coming in your way. But before that, some business. Do remember to like and subscribe to my channel. Also, in case you want any kind of consultation, you might connect with us on my Facebook page or Instagram page, and also on our website www.harmonizeme.co, and also on the number which is flashing below. So now let us begin your journey and let us see what the plans have in store for you. So the first week itself, we have a major astronomical event happening. In the beginning of the month, on 5th of June, there is a lunar eclipse which is happening, and it is happening on a full moon, and hence it is expected that some natural calamity might occur, like lots of rains or cyclonic activity. Do remember to donate rice or milk to the needy people around you. And this week we have for you the Chariot card. So as you can see, this is a person on a chariot. There is a white horse and the black horse. So this card suggests that victory is assured in whatever you do, and there is some kind of transition happening in your life. Also, your life is going to suddenly pick up some pace and things will start to happen extremely fast, but you will have the stamina and the mental intellect to keep up with the fast change events which are happening in your life. If there is a relationship which has just started, it might just fizzle out as soon as it started. The attraction might wear off very, very soon. Some of you might also have to travel or undertake a journey. So now let us see what the second week we have for you. So the second week we have for you is Six of Cups. So this card basically talks about nostalgia. You will be reminiscing about how the things were in the good old days, and also for some of you, someone from your past might try to connect with you, and an ex-colleague maybe, and they might offer you a job. Some of you might use your past experiences to help you with the current situation. You might call upon your own past experiences to help you out with the current situation that you are in. Now in the third week of June, on 18th of June, we have Mercury going retrograde. Now Mercury is the planet which is known as God's messenger, and it rules your intellect, it rules your wisdom, it rules your finances, it rules your communication, it rules technology. So definitely you can expect issues with all 5 of them. You can expect issues with phone, internet, laptop, desktop, WhatsApp, and miscommunication tends to be the norm. Mercury is retrograde. So remember, if you are in a fight, remember to keep quiet. Remember to bite that retort which is on your tongue and save it till the time Mercury goes direct. And understand, no investment, no contract signing. If it is absolutely essential, then only you will sign the contract, but that also at least 5 times you read the contract again and again and again. I mean, go over it with a magnifying glass, then only you sign it. It should not happen that you miss some kind of contract with some kind of clause which is in between. Also remember to burn green candles. Also note that this point of time there are 6 planets which are retrograding. We have Saturn, Jupiter, Venus, Rahu, Ketu and Mercury. So you can expect some obstacles to come in, but think logically and you should be able to overcome them. Then in this week we have for you the Death card. So this card might seem very terrifying to you. So it is more terrifying in looking than actually it is. This card actually does not portray death, but it represents some kind of metamorphosis happening in your life. Some major transformation coming in your way. Universe is removing the old ideas and the beliefs which are holding you back from your development so that you may move forward in your life. However, if someone around you is sick, then that person might go away. So do remember to take care of the health concerns. Then in the 4th week, we have the 4th week beginning only, we have a solar eclipse on the 21st of June, which is happening on a no moon. So it's important to remember that the last eclipse had almost 6 planets in one house and it caused the viruses to spread. And hence now also we may expect similar activity as there are 4 planets in one house: Rahu, Moon, Sun and Mercury. So expect some calamity to happen. Avoid going out during that time. Avoid cooking or eating food. Put tulsi leaves in the food. Donate wheat flour to the needy people around you. And this week we have for you the King of Cups. So this card is a code card and it represents actual people around you. So this card could represent your father or your father figure around you, and this person is very trustworthy and dependent and can be relied upon to help you when any kind of need or when you need him. So for some of you, this card also represents a situation which is favorable for you and it is a creative one. For some of you, this card implies that you are going to be very emotional, very creative and very intuitive. So understand that your gut feeling will always guide you correct. So always listen to it. Do not ignore the gut feeling that you get, the vibe that you're getting. Follow your intuition and it will never guide you wrong. Now, the last week we have Jupiter. Jupiter is moving into Sagittarius and another wave of coronavirus is expected. So it is important to note that in the month of November, when Jupiter moved into Sagittarius and Ketu was already there, then it marked the beginning of COVID-19. And after that, in December 19, when the solar eclipse happened, that is the time when actually it started to spread. Now again we have the same event repeating. So I would advise you to stay at home, step out only if essential. And this week we have for you 8 of Cups. So this card reflects a figure who has turned his back onto the circumstances. You have turned your back on, this is you, and you have turned your back on the cups. So basically you are ignoring the circumstances, or you're so fed up that you don't want to look at them. You are least bothered about the situation in your life. You have totally given up on it. This probably refers to the relationship that you are in, and you are really wishing that things might be really different today. But you also know that you have to let go because nothing has worked. Because you have tried to put your heart and soul into it, but it has deteriorated to such an extent that you have no choice but to walk away from it. So stay calm and strong. Remember that this too shall pass. Right? So that's all for you, my dear Geminis. Here's hoping that the coming month of June fills your life with positive energy and gives you the strength to, and the courage and the logical ability to fight out the pandemic which is there right now in all our lives, and that it removes any kind of negative energy which is there in your life. Until the time we meet again, this is me saying namaste.